This is USVI News, your Virgin Islands connection.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us for USVI News. I'm Emily Matson. As we reported, amid numbers of various sexual assault or harassment allegations, Virgin Islands Senator Stephen Payne Sr. has been expelled from the 34th legislature. Payne was being investigated by the Senate Committee on Ethical Conduct. 3 women have accused Payne of either sexual harassment or sexual assault. The initial complaint was a young employee of his own office. Senators voted to expel Payne during a meeting on Wednesday.
Bill number 34-0287, a resolution to impose sanctions against the Honorable Senator Stephen D. Payne Sr. for violations of the Code of Ethical Conduct of the 34th Legislature of the Virgin Islands and for violations of the legislature's zero-tolerance policy against sexual harassment, as amended, has been approved by this body and will be forwarded to the governor.
Now to more of our conversation with the Commissioner of the VI Department of Agriculture regarding the ongoing drought and the need for Virgin Islanders to conserve water. Farmers are having an especially tough time. In fact, one livestock farmer said he lost 10 livestock because of the drought. Positive Nelson offers more advice for livestock farmers during this difficult drought.
We're asking them that during drought season, this is when they really have to manage their flocks. They really have to think about decreasing, slaughter what can be slaughtered. And we get it, the abattoir was down for some time, but the abattoir is up and working now. So they have to manage their stocks, slaughter what can be slaughtered, keep the males away from the females during this time, because, you know, the more you breed, the more you're going to have to feed. We're asking them to supplement their feeding. We at the Department of Agriculture, we've been stocking hay. We're actually growing out a hay field right now to actually do some hay baling. We've been keeping our orders of feed up to par so that we can able to supplement them. But at the end of the day, at some point, farmers doing livestock has to, again, get back to having a water strategy that's going to involve creating a better water catchment, larger water catchment, even if it's ponding or retention ponds, to allow them to have water for a longer period of time. When the rain does fall, even though it's sparse rain, when it does fall, one of the most important things to do is to capture as much of it, harvest as much of the rain as possible, so for future use. It will take some investment on behalf of the farmer, but the good thing about it is there's subsidies and assistance available through USDA programs.
And as we end this week, active COVID-19 cases continue to rise. It comes as the VI Department of Health confirms the more resistant BA4 and BA5 virus variants have been confirmed in the territory. There are currently 292 active COVID cases territory-wide, with 157 on St. Croix, 106 on St. Thomas, and 29 on St. John. Vaccine makers are currently working on a vaccine to target those new Omicron subvariants, which is expected to be available, though, in the fall. Natural curly hair is embraced and celebrated at a store called Miss Naturalista in the USVI. The store has locations on both St. Thomas and St. Croix and offers one of the largest selections of hair products for naturally curly hair textures and styles, plus has hair consultations, too. St. Croix native Denise Benjamin started Miss Naturalista, who shares with our Ali Bourne-Vanek the inspiration for the growing brand.
I'm here with Denise Benjamin, the founder of Miss Naturalista. Denise, I'm so excited to talk to you today.
Thank you, Ali. Thank you for inviting me.
I have been coming into Miss Naturalista hair on St. Thomas since you all opened. This is such an incredible experience. Nothing else like this. Let's start from the beginning. How did Miss Naturalista start?
We were established in 2010 and right here in St. Thomas, USVI. And this establishment was basically came about through my own personal struggles. The struggle that I experienced myself, colleagues, acquaintances, and it was all us trying to find products for our kinky hair. And in doing so, finding products that manage our hair, keeping our hair maintained, quote unquote, appearance friendly, and Miss Naturalista was born.
And let's talk about the store and the products. Like what makes the products here so special?
When we say special, is who we're catering to, right? Anyone with hair, man, woman, child, biracial, multi-textural. And basically, the specialness in it is basically being able to offer those natural hair solutions, health hair solutions, even if you relax. I think that was key for us in maintaining our goal as what we wanted to do as a company.
The experience in Miss Naturalista is, I love it. You come in here and you're like, the products are so beautifully placed. I feel that they are tangible. I can get a really good grasp on what each one is and how it works and everything. Can you share about the experience and what are the goals that you want to accomplish for people who come in here when it comes to the products?
Miss Naturalista, we offer an array, a combination of natural hair products. And when you pair this with this type of beauty experience, you combine the two where we bring beauty meets service, we are able to have our customers experience an energy, a feel of different textures of the ingredients, captivating smell.
As soon as you walk in, it just smells so beautiful. I mean, you could smell essential oils, you could smell, just these invigorating scents, and it makes you want to really explore everything.
Yeah. The look and the feel of the store, where we represent brands from local and abroad, where each brand is placed and basically tells a story. The store tells a story of the journey of some of these brand owners, and we are able to share that. And most of all, we love what we do. We tell people it's a whole vibe in here. It's a vibe thing. And that in itself is a Naturalista experience. It started with hair. And by that, I started to look closer and realize that a lot of things that out there, in companies were offering, they were not the most safest choice for us. And being a proud mom of two, I started to look even more and try to understand, hey, there's better options here. But guess what? These options actually work. They work for the different textures of we as women have, men. The black community has, biracial community, we have so many different textures in our hair in its natural state.
Endless textures.
Endless textures. Ali, they'll say you have what we call the good hair. I may have the kinky hair.
All hair is beautiful.
All hair is beautiful. That's what I tell everyone. But when you come to Miss Naturalista, the doors open and you meet this wide array of products, right? Products that are made by mom and pop shops, made by natural hair gurus, products that are made with us and intended for us. And with these products, the one thing I can say is that they get you results.
This coming Monday and Tuesday, you'll want to tune in to CBS This Morning for a special two-part series. David Begno tells us why.
Hi, everyone. We have a special series of reports next Monday and Tuesday on CBS Mornings that we want to alert you to. On the island of Culebra, Puerto Rico, there is a grave danger that the locals know all too well. But the hundreds of thousands of tourists who travel to Culebra every year to go to one of the world's most famous beaches, Flamenco Beach, those tourists have no clue about this danger. We found out about the story because two families who traveled there reached out to me and said, David, you got to know about what's happening there. It is critical. It's urgent. Consider this. When you make a vacation, do you ever think to yourself, hey, let me see if there's an ambulance service? Or if there is an ambulance service, let me see if the ambulance company will help me when they get there. Or let me make sure that there's actually an ambulance that's staffed with life-saving equipment. Do you think about that? Probably not. You may after you see this story. It airs Monday and Tuesday on CBS Mornings. It's a two-parter. We think it's really important. That's why we broke it up into 2 days. I hope you'll tune in. See you then.